A lot of talk with regard to the football club is the three players whose contracts are set to expire, those being Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk. In today's video, we will take a look at what former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher has said as he makes a devastating revelation with regard to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Not only that, but we will also go over all of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. This video is sponsored by Caragher Clothing. Caragher Clothing is a Liverpool clothing site owned by match-going fans. Each design is limited edition and is perfect to wear on a match day, on the terraces at Anfield, down your local, or cozy in the comfort of your own home. As stated, each design is limited edition, and if a product is showing out of stock, they will not be restocking the item, so if you have your eye on something, grab it fast. Lastly, Caragher Clothing wants fellow Reds to be 100% satisfied with their orders, so if there is a reason you're not happy, they will refund you with no questions asked. Head over to caragherclothing.com or down into the link in the description to get all of your Liverpool merchandise. Anyway, let's get back into today's video. Trent Alexander-Arnold has yet to commit his future to Liverpool beyond this season, and Jamie Carragher has warned the vice-captain of the consequences a move to Real Madrid could trigger. Liverpool's contract saga has gone on longer than any of us would have liked, with none of Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, or Mohamed Salah yet to agree new terms. The right-back has been the most tight-lipped about his future, insisting in September that negotiations will not be played out in the public. It is only added to the uncertainty of whether or not he will remain with his boyhood club or be lured by Real Madrid, a path that has been previously taken by local players. Now, Carragher has offered a fresh warning for the 26-year-old over how he wants to preserve his Liverpool legacy, having witnessed former teammates go through contrasting experiences. Writing in his column for The Telegraph, Carragher asked, "Does Trent want to be Steven Gerrard or Steve McManaman?" It was not so much Macca's departure that damaged his legacy at Liverpool as the fact that the club earned no fee on a player who had for years been one of the Premier League's best attacking midfielders, Liverpool's former number Yermi Uchpen. When he comes back to Anfield now as a fan or a pundit, he does not get the love from the Liverpool fans that is shown towards our teammate Robbie Fowler. That might be the emotion and the irrationality of Liverpool fans, but it is all worth considering for Trent. It is right on the nose from Carragher, as Alexander-Arnold could leave his boyhood club without allowing for any compensation for a player who is one of the world's best right-backs. It will sour the relationship between him and the fans if he does opt for a new challenge with Madrid, despite all the success achieved so far. Carragher explained, "We saw it with Steven Gerrard. Even contemplating leaving for Chelsea on 2 occasions in his career temporarily damaged his relationship with Liverpool fans. Was it fair? It was simply the reality with a passionate tribal fan base. The feeling is that playing for Liverpool should be the ultimate ambition for a Liverpool lad. It was that way for Macca, Michael, Stevie and myself, and it will be the same for Trent and Curtis Jones." As for any advice he has for Alexander-Arnold, Carragher wrote, "My advice to Trent would be to sign a new deal with a reasonable buyout clause that will give the club some value if Real or anyone else decide to meet it. Whatever decision the 26-year-old makes, it will be a legacy-defining one, and only time will tell what that looks like from a Liverpool perspective." While Liverpool and Mo Salah both look to get the best value from their ongoing contract talks, the Egyptian can point to Robert Lewandowski as a prime example. Despite what some might say, Mohamed Salah is the best player in the Premier League right now. His eye-catching performances have been a major catalyst for the Reds' title charge, currently sitting 2 points clear with a game in hand. But it's not what Salah can do right now that's up for debate. The question for the powers that be is, what will he be like in 2 or even 3 years from now? And does that justify the kind of contract he would command? Should he leave this summer, Salah would be a free agent at 32. That's a year younger than Luis Suarez was when Barcelona elected not to offer him a new contract. Suarez joined Atletico Madrid and immediately delivered, scoring 21 goals to lead them to their 11th La Liga title despite recently returning from knee surgery. The following season, however, was less prolific, with injuries limiting the 34-year-old to 13 goals, signaling the end of his elite career. After stints at Internacional and Grêmio, he now plays alongside former Barca teammates at Inter Miami. Contemplating retirement since 2022, Suarez reflects the wear of an ever-present career, showing the physical cost of longevity. For Barcelona, his post-departure success doesn't warrant regret over not re-signing him. Barcelona's current number 9, Robert Lewandowski, is a standout. In 2019, entering his final contract year at Bayern, the 32-year-old secured a 4-year renewal, a masterstroke. He scored 55 goals in 2019/20, winning a treble, though the cancelled Ballon d'Or denied him deserved recognition. More records and titles followed until, at 34, he joined Barcelona, becoming top scorer and winning La Liga in his first season. Now 36, he's surpassed 20 goals this campaign. Known for his fitness dedication, Lewandowski has missed just 23 games due to injury since 2019, with his worst absence being a 7-game ligament issue in 2021. If we look deeper at these two cases, the parallels between Salah and Lewandowski become clearer. The current Barca man was a relatively late bloomer to elite-level football, moving to the Bundesliga at the age of 22 from the Polish Superliga. That's the same age Salah was when he debuted for Chelsea in 2014. Lewandowski's national team of Poland is also one of the smaller nations on the world stage, frequently exiting competitions in the group stage, thereby lightening Lewandowski's overall workload. His 155 career appearances for Poland, so far, add up to less than 12,000 minutes of game time. Likewise, Salah is the talisman for a less successful international side. He's played 101 times so far for Egypt, racking up just short of 9,000 minutes. Both players have also notably adapted themselves to both their age and the game around them. Lewandowski broke scoring records as a single-minded finisher, but in his latter years in Germany, he embraced a more collective ethic. Since reuniting with treble-winning coach Hansi Flick at Barcelona, he's also altered his work out of possession. While Barca still press high, he mostly operates as a shadow marker, blocking passing lanes to the pivot players behind him, while allowing his teammates to do the hard yards of closing players down. It's allowed him to be just as effective while minimizing his limitations. Salah, similarly, has taken on the role of chief creator in Liverpool's attack since turning 30. He now relies less on pure pace and more on his range of passing to orchestrate attacks and feed his teammates, while still rising to the biggest moments himself when needed. While Sky Sports recently noted his number of pressures per game have decreased since the arrival of Arnold, the new coach's style of play is less about the high press. The new defensive structure is more about denying transitions and remaining compact, with the intense sprints reserved for flying forwards in attack. It can be tempting to frame Salah's excellence this season as a message to the ownership regarding his new contract. But the more likely reason is that, in this team, with this coach, Salah is perfectly set up to succeed, for however long he's here. Predicting an impact injury or a decline in confidence for a player is impossible, but if the question is, how can we be sure that a player will stay elite into his late 30s? That brings us to the end of today's video. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed it, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more daily Liverpool content. Thank you.